This is Lewis Ritson and you're watching Sport Icons.
So for those who don't know, and even if you do know, carry on listening of course. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So, the DILLIAN WHYTE versus Joseph Parker on July 28th at the O2 Arena in London. Headline act of course, 20,000. Hopefully it'll sell out. Will be pay-per-view on Sky. And I'm cool with that. Of course you guys will remember I put out a thing where I asked you guys, would you pay pay-per-view to watch DILLIAN WHYTE versus Luis Ortiz? And 90% of you come back and said, yeah, I would. For me, Joseph Parker is better than Luis Ortiz. I think he beats Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is, while I am a big fan of his, I like him a lot. I like his manager in Jay Jimenez as well. I like them both a lot. But, you know, let's be real. I think that Luis Ortiz, he's as old as Tutankhamun and he's got a heart condition. So, anyway, moving on from that, KELL BROOK will be on the undercard. No opponent yet. It won't be a world champion. Jarrett Hurd said that he'd love to fight KELL BROOK, but not till the end of the year. KELL BROOK has already pretty much got like a verbal agreement that he's going to be fighting Amir Khan at the end of the year. So it's a bit of a sticky situation for him. Does he go for a unified champion in Jarrett Hurd, or does he go fight Amir Khan? He'll probably choose Amir Khan, to be fair, to end that grudge. But either way, it won't be a world champion, and it will be somebody better than Rabchenko, so somebody higher ranked. Rabchenko was ranked number 7 by the WBC, hence why KELL BROOK is the silver champion for WBC. Now, for someone better, the only real name I could really come out with, that is, for me, the best 154-pound fighter who is not a world champion, Kana Islam. Now, some people may say Liam Smith, but Liam Smith is obviously going through the WBO for the purse bids, because he's mandatory and all that kind of thing against, is it Mungai? I forget his name now. But so it's not going to be Liam Smith. And besides that, he's a Frank Warren fighter, so anyway, that wouldn't happen anyway. So for me, hopefully it's going to be like Kana Islam. I can't really think who else it could possibly be, but there again, I didn't predict Rabchenko last time either, so who knows what it could be. But either way, KELL BROOK will be on the undercard, so that will certainly spice up the card a little bit. Also, Derek Chisora looks like he's going to be on the undercard, and he's saying to Eddie Hearn, I want Carlos Takam on this card. So Derek Chisora versus Carlos Takam would be a very interesting fight, that's for sure. If I could choose an opponent for him, it'll probably be Jarrell Miller, but it's unlikely Jarrell Miller will want to come to the UK and fight on DILLIAN WHYTE's undercard. But you never know, hey, money talks, right? Or maybe Joe Joyce, who knows? Don't know, right? Or I wouldn't mind seeing Derek Chisora against Dave Allen if Dave Allen is successful over Tony Yoka at the end of this month. But ultimately we'll have to wait and see. But all these undercard fights should be announced, or at least some of them will be announced on Monday by Eddie Hearn. So we'll have to wait and see. Will he announce KELL BROOK's opponent, or just officially announce that KELL BROOK will be on the undercard? Don't know exactly, but hopefully it's going to be someone along the lines of Kana Islam. Also on the undercard, looking at a world title fight. Quite who he's looking at, not too sure. Don't know whether it's a legitimate title or maybe a silver or a intercontinental or international. Don't know. He did say world title, so it's not going to be a British title or a Commonwealth. I don't really know which fighters that he's got who's a current world champion that might be free on July 28th to fight on the card. Cal Yafai, but again, unlikely because he's looking to hopefully make the Chocolatito fight. So I wouldn't have thought that would be an undercard fight. That would be a headline in the States, right? On one of his DAZN platforms, you would imagine. But I'll have to wait and see. But either way, yes, the card is pay-per-view. I'm happy with it. The main event on its own is pay-per-view for me. But that's just me. Obviously, it's up to you guys. Obviously, a lot of people will prefer a much better undercard. I mean, for me, of course, I'll prefer a great undercard as well. But if you're not sold on the main event as being pay-per-view, hopefully the undercard is going to swing it for you. And let's make this a good one. Hopefully it sells out. Tickets will be available tomorrow for Fight Pass members. And I believe the rest of them will go on sale on Monday. I believe. I don't know that for a fact, so don't hold me to it. Anyway, drop your thoughts below. Are you happy that KELL BROOK will be on the undercard? Although thinking about it, with KELL BROOK being on the undercard, whenever KELL BROOK fights, he does have some of his stablemates on his cards as well. So maybe you could be looking at the likes of Atif Shafiq or a Dan Cooper or a Kid Galahad on the undercard. Nobody Joe Saunders won't be there. With DILLIAN WHYTE, obviously he's got some good friends, like Conor Benn could be there, or Richard Rickaport, or Chris Congo. There could be a few like that. But either way, it's all going to be announced very, very soon. If I could choose one as well, an additional, maybe Ted Cheeseman against Anthony Fowler. I think that'd be a good one. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.